I'm very proud of the team. They've worked really hard this last 3 years to bring this project to fruition. We're right on the cusp now, aren't we? We've got a fully funded project. I think it's a game changer for South Australia, maybe Australia-wide. We've had significant interest from other parties. Essentially, we've spent $140 million funded via debt and equity. It's in the bank, it's been spent, and you're seeing that evidenced at Lucky Bay itself with the bunkers and the port, some new storage facilities at Lock, and really looking forward to operating what's been a wonderful journey for 3 years, but I'm really looking forward from a farmer's perspective, but also from our perspective, because it's going to put us on the map.
So we currently have 120 growers with an incentive program for equity in exchange for grain throughput. That was our way of securing funding from the debt financiers. We're very thrilled to have growers having equity within our investment. We think that's a great alignment of interests. So there's a benefit for them not only from a freight saving point of view, but also from an equity ownership point of view. And just if you look at this investment purely as a financial play, we think from an equity investor point of view, it is a very attractive investment. So that's a good benefit to growers. One of the interesting things with this project is Australia-wide, it's very hard to get new greenfields projects off the ground, primarily because it's difficult to secure senior debt financing. Most of the financiers are looking for throughput or secured throughput via secured contracts with third-party offtake providers, and that's difficult to do with a greenfields project. What we found is by providing growers with this incentive program, that enabled us to show the senior debt providers that there was security around throughput. The beauty of this arrangement is we haven't had to ask growers to put in any equity dollars into the investment. They will get equity as a result of throughput, but they haven't actually had to pull out dollars from their own pocket to invest. So we've had really strong private sector support to get this project up and running.
A project doesn't need the grower money invested. It either has the economic basis to function, or it doesn't. And if it does, well, then investment will come from the general wider investment market. So our aim was to make sure that growers could get ownership of the supply chain, because we think it's very important and it's part of our business model to try and include stakeholders into the business ownership. Growers have been involved in this project for years. Growers were involved in the project before T-Ports was actually grounded, and without their support it wouldn't have happened. Over 7 years, if the grower delivers tons, every year that he delivers tons, they'll receive $3 in shares for every 1 ton delivered. Subject to how much tons are delivered, it will give growers 10 to 15% ownership of T-Ports.